Thank you, Santi. Thanks for all coming out to New York Comedy Club. My name is Joey B. I know my sister Cardi. And my brother Hepatitis. I have to confess to you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little bummed out today. I stand before you a defeated man. I used to be cool. You know, I live right down the block on East 4th between A and B. I'm a painter. I used to live in East Village. Now I'm trapped in suburban hell in Jersey. Now the most exciting part of my day is trying to figure out which neighbor's dog shit on my lawn. Yeah. And I used to read New York Times every day. Now every day I read Peter's Poopy Potty Adventure to my demonic 5-year-old Beelzebub, who yesterday told me that I was a poopy head and a toilet face, which is okay because most people call me a shithead and a butt face. So you know, in the suburbs they have bears, real bears, right? In New York, the only bears I saw were named Bruce and wore leather chaps. Adding to my suburban hell, we got a dog. And you know when you gotta walk the dog and you gotta pick up that stinging pile of poop with a plastic bag in your hand? During winter, it makes a great hand warmer. Poor guy, we just had to get him neutered. Speaking of having your balls cut off, I've been married for 7 years. Thank you. And my wife keeps buying me these superhero comic book t-shirts. And I think she does that so when I go out, because she knows no woman will sleep with a man wearing a superhero comic book t-shirt. Right, I'm on my way here tonight. She goes, break a leg. I'm like, oh, thank you. She goes, no, seriously, I hope you fall off the station. We had such a fight the other day. I'm like walking out the door. She goes, I hope you die a slow, painful death. So I'm like, oh, you saying you want me to stay? So I mentioned Beelzebub earlier. I have another nickname for him. I call him my Oompa Loompa cock blocker. You know, like the Oompa Loompas from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Like that, only evil. He's an angel when my wife's in the room, but the minute she leaves, he turns to me and he goes, "Ooh, there ain't gonna be no more booty for you." And it's true. I'm tired. Raising it. Put your hands together if you have kids. Anybody in here? All right, let's talk about it. It's exhausting, right? And you know you reach that point when you have a kid where sleep becomes better than sex? It'll happen, trust me. So the other night I roll over and I tap my wife and I said, hey, you want to fool around? She goes, oh God, didn't we just do that like 2 months ago? All right, well, go ahead if you have to, just get it over with quick. And I'm like, hey, after 7 years, that's sexy talk. That's considered foreplay. So I roll over, I get off my jammies, I turn back, she's asleep. Out like a light. So I'm lying there looking at her, I'm like, well, she did say I could. And then I fell asleep. And I have to confess to you, ladies and gentlemen, that night of sleep was way better than any sex we could have possibly had. Plus it didn't have all the begging, crying, and self-loathing either. So, yeah, so, where was I? I'm getting old, I'm having brain farts. Let's see. Yeah, did that. Oh, yeah, so, you know, being tired all the time sucks because you know what I really miss? I miss coming home drunk and watching late night crappy TV, right? It's the best. You know, but it's dangerous because if you come home and, you know, like all those stupid shows like teenage pregnant Amish Bigfoot hunters, you know, Haunted House in Alaska. Everything's in Alaska now. But the worst is you gotta be careful when you're drunk because you're vulnerable. And I used to watch those Save the Children infomercials. Until I forget about it. At one point I was stepfather to 108 African children. To this day, I cannot go down to Canal Street without 10 young black guys coming up to me saying, Papa, please buy a fake Rolex for me. Please, Papa, please. Thank you. I'm in a much better mood now. I'm Joey B. Thank you so much. Cheers.